Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved here on the Ragnarok server. Thank you for joining me today and continuing to show your support for the series. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. We are here at the kind of the shell of my old abandoned home. What happened between the last episode and this? This was full of dinosaurs. Well, a Giga actually came into the base and wiped out a huge amount of stuff. I'll show you around now. The Giga actually came in from the coast. The one section of the highlands that I did not wall off was the sea, and so the Gigas actually came in through the sea. And a little bit more vulnerable now than I used to be, so I'm going to take up these dillos and stuff as we go. It must have come in from down this way down here. I haven't put up a tower along here yet, which is one of the next things I was going to do, was put up a big tower here with a gateway across so that nothing could come onto this beach from down here. But the first of the dinosaurs that died was the mammoth, who was stood around about here, and then he just walked, the Giga walked through, destroyed. I've got a list actually somewhere, hang on, let me find that list. Okay, here we go. So the final death toll was 1 mammoth, 3 quetzes, 5 dodicks, 1 otter, 4 ankylosauruses, 2 gigantosauruses, 4 allosauruses, a dung beetle, 3 direwolves, a saber-tooth, a compy, 2 RGs, and my griffin. Or one of my griffins. So that is the final death count there. I think it's 28, I think, in total. We managed to keep a few of our dinosaurs safe. The quetzes that died, they were the two mating pair. The two in the current mating pair, and a baby that I had only just birthed. At the time I was in here, I had the egg on the floor, just about to press imprint, and I saw the wall of red text coming down, saying stuff was dying, and it was right here. It was right here outside, attacking the quetzes, and then the roof fell down on top of me. I didn't have time to turn my recording software on. As you can imagine, I had other things to be worried about, trying to get out of this thing alive. So I had to tunnel out through here. There was something blocking the doorway, so I had to actually take the wall out into here. I actually dived into the sea, put my scuba suit on, grabbed the Basilosaurus, and went all the way around to the other side. Got onto my griffin, and then managed to kite it away from over there because I didn't want it to attack the juvenile pteranodon that I had growing up in there. So I managed to kite it out to here, and then it started attacking the Argentavis on the top there. And to kite it away from them, it went all the way across here. It was going to attack the quetzes and the wyvern, so I jumped off the griffin and got the wyvern to safety at about half health, and then managed to kite it down the coast and tank it enough with my gigas and my allosauruses so I could shoot it to death. But all of the Gigas and Allosauruses died in the process as well. So I did manage to kill the Giga, but yeah, it wiped out almost everything we've made up here. And the wall did absolutely nothing. So yeah, there's a little lesson for anybody who wants to build walls. They don't always work. So yeah, we're going to have to rebuild. One of the first things I want to do, probably the easiest one to replace, is going to be the mammoth. So I'm going to grab the quetz and stick the griffin on the top of the quetz and go and try and scout out where some mammoths are in the murder snow. And we'll grab one and stick it into the taming bin here. So yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so this is the best mammoth I've been able to find so far. It's got decent stamina, but not very good melee damage and not very good weight. But I think as a starting mammoth, this might do. We may actually start up a breeding program just to get some imprinted mammoths, and the weight on this, sorry, the stamina on this when it tames out might end up being quite good. So we're going to go for this. I need to be a little bit careful. There was an ice wyvern around here a minute ago, but it seems to have gone away. And I don't know if it had a player on the back of it. So hopefully it won't. Won't still be here. We just go down, grab this guy. Got him. Excellent. And now we can fly all the way back to base. And I'll show you how I'm going to tame him up. Okay, so we have him back at the beach, and now I need to try and put him into this pen. I'm going to try and put him straight in. If we miss, though, I will have to kind of go around for another try. So let's try and get him in. Try and line it up. And then drop him. And no. Let's pick him up again. And again. It's going to be awkward to do this. Where's he gone? Oh, he's underneath. Right, I'll do this the slightly easier way then. Drop the quets off here. And I'll try and just kite him in. Now I need to make sure that I'm using my darts rather than the regular bullets, so I don't hurt him too much. And now you should follow me straight in. Nope. Try it again. Come on, keep your aggro. Actually, if I line up for this over here and now shoot him, so long as his turning circle is okay, which it is, he should come straight up the ramp. Come on. And again. A little bit further. You're really just going to stand on the top of a ramp. Come on, let's try and get him in. Well, we'll either drop him here on the top of a ramp, which will be fine, or he'll forget about attacking the walls and try and attack us, in which case he'll go in. Either way, we win. Shouldn't take too many darts to put down, I don't think, this guy. There we go. Oh no, he's running away. That is really what I didn't want, actually, because we're now going to have to babysit this guy. Let's make sure around this area, because we're going to have seagulls, and we're going to have dillos to worry about. So I think I'm panicking a little bit trying to get all my dinosaurs back. Anyway, we're going to put some crops on this guy. And get around here. We've got loads of crops in the fridge, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. What have we got in here? Yeah, just use a load of these. In fact, I'm going to find out exactly how many I need of these, but I'll grab a load of them for now anyway. Don't suppose it matters. And yeah, I'm going to need to babysit this guy while he wakes up. So, I'm not going to make you guys sit through the next, I think it's an hour or so of him eating. So yeah, I will be back with you once this guy tames up. And there we go, I decided to give him some raptor kibble instead of just using the crops, and so he's tamed out a little bit quicker than he would have done, and with 217 instead of 215 as he would have done as well. So 217, and what did he come out like? Let's have a look. It's actually come out pretty decent. 35 stamina, 32 health, 31 hunger, and 26 weight. Now the other guy I had very, very high weight, which I did like, and so I'm going to pump this guy with weight as much as I can. But yes, I'm glad that we've managed to get another mammoth straight away, so that's good. I'm seeing this as a chance to kind of, I suppose, get back to where I was, but also a chance to improve some of my dinosaurs that I had before that are a bit of a pain to get, and this was one of the ones that I wasn't looking forward to getting again, so I'm glad that I've got him first, and that it wasn't too much of a difficult task to get. Some of the others that are going to be hard, the RGs and I suppose the Yankees, I've got to travel halfway across the map to get them and the Dodix. But I've done it before, I'll do it again, there's no problem with it. So let's try and get a saddle for this guy, see if we've got any. And if I take him off follow, fly back over, he's going to be safe there for a while. So we'll see what we have in the way of saddles in here. Do we have saddle? Yes we do, yes we do. Do we have any blueprints for better ones? We've got a ramshackle in there. Oh yes, we have a journeyman one here. So I'll stick a journeyman saddle on him, which will make sure that he's a little bit safer than he would have been otherwise. These are my Quet saddles from the Quet's breeding program. So bring all the stuff into this and craft this one up. There we go. We'll have to take him into the redwoods and start levelling him up soon. So the main source of wood that I've had is going into the redwoods with a mammoth, usually a chainsaw as well, and some other weight creatures on a raft, and filling up a few stacks in on the raft. So I'll bring him over here and we'll start lining up the new dinosaurs over here. Head inside where it's a little bit lighter, a little bit warmer, a little bit safer. I don't know, has this scared me off a bit? I suppose what they say is ARK happens, isn't it? The age-old phrase. And yeah, ARK does happen, and ARK definitely happened to me today. It's kind of shaken me up a bit, I suppose, well, knowing that all of that work we did on the wall over the last few days has been for absolutely nothing. The day after I finish it, I lose 28 dinosaurs in a single day. So yeah, it's been a huge wake-up call. This platform saddle, by the way, over here, this is for a project I've got coming up, which I've been working on. I was hoping to do in today's episode, but things have obviously changed. I've lost a few of the dinosaurs that I needed to do that project with. As you can see, it's going to be a mobile nursery platform, which we have a very special mission for this one with. But I'm going to have to change the saddles over because Matriarch and Patriarch here are now my best two Quetzes because my mating pair were killed. So they are now the mating pair. So I've got to take platform saddles off them and not use them for a while. So all of that platform needs to be taken down. So, what next? Okay, so I'm back over at the Murder Snows and I found a big pack of direwolves here, and in amongst these lot there is a 140 here with decent damage, and there is a 145 around here as well there with decent health. So I think those two might end up being quite nice. Well, that one's female. This one's female as well, so they might be quite nice. And we need a male. So, do we have any males here? We have a male 25, no. Female 135. What I might do is I'll grab these two females. One of them first. Which one first? The 145, I think. I know where that one is there. Oh, just missed. Kind of missed which one it is now. Is it this one? Yep, that's the one. 145. And it's attacking us. So I'm going to have to try and get this one back as quickly as I can now, because it really is hurting us. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to do this in stages. I'll go down to about half health and then drop. Try and get somewhere at least a little bit safe. And take a couple more hits. If I bring her down here, she'll be a lot easier to pick back up again. Drop there. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain to bring back. And I don't really fancy like kiting her all the way. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here, heal up a bit, and then I'll meet you back at the beach, I suppose. So rather typically, it is raining again by the time we get back to the beach. I'm just going to slowly bring him in now. I'm almost out of stamina, so I'm bringing her in nice and slow. Managed to pick her up in such a way that she wasn't attacking me, which is nice. We just get to here and then drop when we get to there. Perfect. And it stops raining. Wonderful. So now we should be nice and easy to open this door. Get our trank darts out and boom. Again, I'm not sure how many darts this is going to take. It shouldn't be too many. I love the colouring on this one. Really hope this colour comes out in the offspring. Another little lock up there. Let's try and get it as it goes past the door each time. Not started running away yet. Missed it that time. So now you can see it's running away. It's changed direction and it's trying to get away from me rather than trying to attack me. So it must be close. You can actually see how far it is. Yeah, very, very close. One more hit should do it. There we go. Nice and easy. And so now, close that door so the dillos don't get in. We can grab some meat out of the fridge. Through here. Is there any? Yes, there is. Tons of it. I know it's not going to take too many of these, but I don't mind giving her a bit extra. The raw mutton really isn't an issue on here. So what I usually do with the tames is I put, say, 100 meat on them, and leave it to it. It should only take, I don't know, 15-16 meat, but she can have a rest to feed her up a bit afterwards as well. I'll check on Dodo Dex to see what how much it is going to take. If we look for direwolf, we're on 5 times taming, and so yeah, it'll actually only take 6 raw mutton and 11 minutes to tame up. So during that time, I think I'm going to go and try and scout out the other one. And actually no, because I need to let this one wake up first. I was thinking about trying to make up a few little drop pens within the beach here, so that I can actually start taming up multiple dinosaurs at once. Say dinosaurs, but direwolves. And I did make up a load of these palisades, and I don't know with these how they work or how strong they are, so we'll just grab 18 of them, arbitrary number, and we can find out. So there's one of them. So they're quite tall, pretty decent tall. They're what, 2 tall maybe? Yeah, seems so. Now the second one doesn't seem like they snap at all, so you can just put them free range wherever you want. So you put a second one there, and we'll build up a little drop pit here, and then once the dinosaur or creature that we are taming is tamed, and we want to leave a little gateway so we can get in as well. That one there, and if I put this one there, then we can't get out, but we will be able to shoot in. So that seems okay. A little kind of makeshift gate. Then we should be fine to take that one away and take the creatures out of it as well. So just in case they can get out of that gap, I'm going to put another one here where I can stand here, but they can't get out through there. No, in fact, no, I'm gonna see if this works first. Err on the side of caution and actually block these bits off, but they're sticking out, so I know which ones to take away from later. And that one there. So we have a nice little drop pen here, but I don't think any direwolf will be able to get out of. So there is another one we can start taming up as well. And I suppose this will be big enough to drop some other stuff in as well. Yeah, it'd be nice and easy to drop stuff off in there. Let's see how our direwolf is going on. I quite like those palisades. They're quite nice for kind of temporary stuff like that. 37.9 plus 72 levels. So it should come out at 217, which will be good. I'm quite looking forward to having this one actually, because as I say, I really like the colour of it, and she's got decent stamina at 24 there. For a 150, 25 is average, so she's for her level, she is just on average on the stamina, and above average even for a 150 on the health. So she will be quite a good breeder in that respect. Try and get some decent health and decent stamina into the pups. 20 weight's not amazing, and the 18 damage is ridiculously low. However, she was doing a decent amount of damage. The direwolves have a very, very high base damage on them. So even with only 18 wild levels gone into damage there, she still packs a hell of a punch. It's 190% that equates to. So anyway, yeah, I'll wait for this one to tame up and grab another one, and I'll meet you back here in a bit. Okay, so we're coming back in with the second one, 140. This one packs one hell of a punch. I was able to take a few hits off the other one, but this one 5 hits and I was at half health. So I really don't want this one to escape. Drop her off in there. Wonderful. As I don't think she can escape that. Really hope she can't. But the other one has actually levelled up in that time as well. Just get rid of the ridiculous little creatures here. And this RG is not very powerful at all. Takes so long to kill stuff. I miss my other RG. Right, so should we see if this actually works? Actually, no. I can do it the other way. I can actually attack her from outside, like this. Because when they stick their heads through the wall, you can shoot them. But she really does hurt when she hits you, so I don't want to even chance being hit by this one. Need to find out where she's gone. I think what I'll do is I will take this other one out of here. I'll pick that one up and put her into here. Be a lot easier. Take this one out. We'll have a look at her in a bit. 216 she came out at, rather than 217. She lost 1 level from that. I'll have to find out what the kibble is for these ones. And see if we have any. So if we do, it might actually be a lot better. Cheeky little hit on her there. Right. You, madam, are going to get picked up. No! She's loose. This isn't good. Especially not while you're in the water. Right, I need to pick this one up. Put you in safety in there. Nope, that's not in safety. Oh, come on. Go into the pit. Thank you. So this one just doesn't annihilate it. Now I need to find it again. Anyway, I will get her, put her in that pit and tame her up. Rather than making you sit through it. So yeah, see you in a minute. And she is down. Right. That took a while. It's me being ridiculously stupid and flying around and missing this cage so many times. So now we have 2 female direwolves. That's good. We've got a 216 and this will come out at, I think, 195, I think, maybe, something like that. I'm not sure. No, it should be 5 levels below, so it might be about 2... Might come out about 202, something like that. But yeah, let's have a look at this one now. Pick these up. So I'm glad I made this palisade bit now, it made us a little bit safer. So, what are you like? 40, wow, okay, so yeah, you are decent with the stamina there. You're going to be a very, very good breeding mother. 33 in the health isn't bad either, to be honest. It's a decent starting for a decent start for a breeding pair, and the 30 health is 30 damage is okay as well. So yeah, I think we'll actually come out with a decent one from this. It's actually better than what we had before, with the stamina at least. And if this lady here is starting off at 27 in damage, the direwolf we had before was 35, so anything we have higher than 35 is better than what we could have. So, or better than what we had before for breeding. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm going to try and get a male today as well. I won't show you the whole bit with that. I'll show you the kind of the tamed one at the end. And then I think that will be it for today. So yeah, I'll come back and show you the tamed up 3 that I've got. I ended up finding a male 145, and here he is tamed up. So it's all round okay stats, nothing amazing. The first female we tamed ended up with 40 stam, and the second one ended up with 40 in damage as well, so that's a very, very powerful direwolf right there. And as soon as we make these up, we'll be able to get something really quite spectacular. I'm hoping anyway. As soon as we start mating through the generations as well, getting some mutations in, I reckon we could get a direwolf up to around 2000 damage, I'm hoping. That's where I'd like to be at. And then we'll start trying to get a load of them as kind of attack forces all the way around the base. I'd like to have a direwolf in each of the towers, if possible, or 2 or 3 direwolves in each of the towers. So wherever we are around our little complex, we know that we have a decent attack force somewhere nearby. So just in case anything slips through the net. Also, I think we're going to have to do some more work on this side of the complex here. We've got the wall going all the way around, so from the north and from the, I suppose it's the west, we are, sorry, from the south and from the west, we are kind of protected. However, from the east and from the kind of this section here of the coast, we are not protected in the slightest. So I need to put up a tower around here, which I will do soon. Much sooner now than I thought I would. But I think for now, what will suffice will be to put a behemoth gate up, which won't actually stop them from coming through the sea, but will hopefully deter things from coming too far inland. So I think I should have a spare behemoth gate in here and a doorway. So if we get these, we can put this in the gap over here. And these ones from castles and keeps, they're actually 10 foundations wide. So it gives us a really nice kind of temporary border to say we do not want dinosaurs here, thank you very much. And that will cover pretty much all of it there. If I put it next to the natural rock there, actually what I might do, because they come down from over here, what they do is they end up attacking stuff up by the lighthouse, and then they fall off the edge of the cliff, and then they're in the in this little channel here. I believe I missed that. What level are you? 135. Goodbye. So yeah, they drop down from up there by the kind of the Giant's Causeway bubbles there, and they end up coming along here, killing all of the equus. If they chase an equus down here, that's really what causes most of them to come down this way. So there's a little chicane bit here. So if we put it across here, that should cover that whole section there. They're not going to get through that. This is counted as metal, so they're not going to be able to break through it. And hopefully that should stop anything coming through but from that way. And I will tidy this up and make it look a bit more pretty, and probably do something kind of similar as I did with the Behemoth gate at the other end with this one, and I'll place it somewhere where it'll actually properly defend us. What I would like to do is create a marina and harbour area, so I may end up building a seawall out this way, and then kind of around in a kind of arch going around to the pier over there. So when I do that, I will incorporate a tower into that and a behemoth gate into the design of that. But that will be something temporary for now, so hopefully none of the Gigantosauruses will come down from the lighthouse area. And I'm pretty sure that was where it was from, because if it was from over this side, then it would have had to have swam all the way around the pier before coming up onto land, and then it would have had to have missed out everything on this side of the base, the RGs and everything, come over here, past the greenhouse and attacked the mammoth first, which was stood over here somewhere. So I don't think it could have done any of that. And it couldn't have come up from, like, spawned within our walls and come down this way, because there was 4 Allosauruses, which all were fine until the end, until I used them for tanking. The Brontosaurus is still alive. What are you? 15 and 25. Never mind. I'm looking out for Pteranodons, by the way. And our 2 Gigas were there as well, so he didn't come down from back from this ledge here. He couldn't have come over the wall there. I did test this wall with my Gigas to see if they could get over it, and they can't. So the only way he could have come was from down that way. So yeah, I'm hoping that will stop it from now on. Anyway, this is where I'm going to stop it for today. I'm going to try and recoup my losses some more. I think between episodes I'm going to need to get a decent, a decent Dodecasaurus or Doedicurus and a decent Ankylosaurus. I will try to get a couple that I can tame up to get the 20% bonus for the imprinting, because that really does help with the speed and with the mining ability of them, and I'll try and get us a little bit back on track. What I may do is I may wait a couple of days before putting out another episode so that I can actually get us back on track properly. So yeah, watch this space to see. Luckily this one's coming out on a Friday, so I will have the weekend to try to get us back up to somewhere near where we were. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe on a video into the channel, and I will see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.